Welcome back to the next episode. Fortunately, we have done everything what we wanted. Concrete slab and also the windows. And right now I can continue work on the ceiling. I have always boards plain. Right now I need to do some joints and polish a little bit, and it will be ready to install. So in this episode I'm going to design and start making all these joints. They will be joined like that, and I don't want to use any supports. There are some iron stuff, but I want to join them together without any visible sign of joint. I want to use this big construction screw to keep everything together, but also I want to do some groove here in the board, not like that. Also cut the board with one like that, like that a little bit. So and I remove this part, and just insert it. Also I want to have here some kind of dovetail joint to tie the wood better. Like that, and also I want to use this dovetail bit to make this joint more strong. So this part will be locked inside this part. Just lock it. The challenge right now, I need to develop template for this joinery, and I need to do everything manual. So let's try to do that. It's going to be quite challenging stuff, because I have never done something like that before. This part is done in theory. I can just screw it like that to the board. Let's try. I'm not sure that it will work, but let's try. Do that. Doesn't work as expected. I'm using the MDF for making this template, and it looks like it was my mistake. MDF is too weak or too soft, so as you can see some groove here from this copy ring. This one. It's one problem. I need to find proper material. Another issue that this copy ring has, it's a little bit bigger, so template should be 1 millimeter smaller to have proper groove. For cut itself, it's more or less okayish. Yeah, I don't know, it's still some issues, it's not smooth. And also for this part, maybe first I need to cut this part and only after use this dovetail bit to make this dovetail. Yeah, I did that one more time. It looks not bad. I should use different saw to cut this part because it's quite raw with hand saw. This one is quite dull, but it looks not bad. So, freehand carving. I don't know will it work or not, but it should. So it works more or less. And just some crash test for this joinery. Yeah, it's crushed. But I think in real life it will be no forces like that. It was really raw cut for this joinery, but I like it, and also it helps to hide the joint itself. I mean, with connection in between, it looks quite nice. Because if I try to make proper cut here in opposite sides without with dovetail joint, yeah, it will be, I don't know, it will be not so nice.
I guess we don't have to worry that inspections are not thorough enough. Annika jumped from this lintel to the beam and then went down my freshly painted beam the whole length down. These 5 beams I painted last week, and today I'm gonna finish this task and paint the 5 beams on this side. This is the final finish coat. And while I'm painting, let me answer some of your questions to our previous video. You were asking why we paint them at all. Indeed, from the practical point of view, they shouldn't have been painted in order to protect them from rust or weather conditions, because they are inside and they were already painted in grey color. But we wanted to paint them because they will be seen from the floor, from the first floor, and this is a design element of our ceiling. So that's why we wanted to paint them black. They could have been painted when they were laying in the front yard, would be much easier, of course, but yeah, if we would do that before we were lifting them to the first floor, they would be all scratched, because you can see in the video, I will put a link here, how we lifted them. It was a genius idea, but yeah, the paint would not have survived this idea. Yep. I think the combination of black iron beam with light wood, we will use oak to build the ceiling. I think it will look amazing, but let's see in the upcoming videos where we are right or not. You also noticed in the comment that one of the beams was not parallel to the wall. Indeed it is so, because all the beams are not yet aligned and not yet fixed to the wall and to the middle beam. Some of them were lifted so I could paint them easier, and so yeah, they still need to be aligned. You also asked one interesting question, and I want you to show the truth of living next to the cows. They are very nice social animals, but they are a source of many flies. You see all the black dots? These are the flies that died. See? And this year it's much less, because the house was closed most of the time, but we still had some openings where they could get in. Yeah. When we have the all gaps sealed and windows closed, screens where needed, it will be much better. But this is the reality of living next to the cows. And the last thing that I wanted to mention, why do we actually want to keep the iron beams exposed? Because the ceiling on the first floor is pretty low, and this way we want to save the precious centimeters, but also expose the old oak beam that we love, and also the ceiling that we are gonna build out of oak. Yeah, win-win. over there as well. And then she was walking along the beam. Hop, hop, hop.
Today I'm going to do the proper template. I bought plexiglass. It's like plastic, quite strong. Right now I need to do some fine tuning because it's a little bit wavy, and also here it's not perfect. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, this beam is done, and I have 14 to go like that, and also 4 beams with 3 grooves. Let's do that. Just work, don't talk. I made the second version of template. Right now I want to test it. I damage this one more time, and also I realize that I do a lot of movements when I position with two templates and change them to this one. It's like a lot of dance around, and it's in proper position, so I don't need to mark two position, just one. And the idea is that I can also cut the groove in one go. So right now I cut the big one, or I cut by this router to remove a lot of wood, and right now I will cut by this router. It works. So it's a little bit loose, but it will help me to position beams more straight. And also I'm going to use also screws and some glue to join them, so it really doesn't matter. And it's much faster because I need to position it only one time, not few times. And I hope I can work faster. It's quite late today. I spent, I don't know, 1 hour to make this template or two. So it's time to go and take a rest. See you. Like and subscribe.